Well, we do need a different type of leadership now and in the future because of the more complex world that we live in, and especially in this time of crisis of COVID-19 and other crises around the world. We need leaders who can pivot, who can adjust, adapt quickly, and lead transformational change. Today's leaders must be integrated and holistic, be able to see the big picture, bring people together, and be able to guide, inspire, and show the way. We're calling this new type of leadership and its competencies and characteristics holistic leadership. What do we mean by this? Holistic leaders recognize that people, as well as leaders, are multifaceted by nature. These leaders know how to integrate their character and values into their leadership. And they understand that they bring their whole selves, body, mind, and spirit, to their leadership role. Recognizing this fact changes the way they lead, how their teams experience their leadership, and perhaps most notably, how they drive meaningful outcomes with purpose, even in times of great crisis and disruption. Well, most leadership models are all about doing things, crafting a vision, communicating, directing, achieving outcomes. Ways that the holistic leadership model sets leaders apart from those who are not prepared for the future is that it's not just about doing, it's about being. It's about who the leader is as a person, how he or she shows up. It's about how and why people are motivated to follow this leader, to be engaged in the vision, and to trust that what they are being led to is good. The holistic leader is aware of and considers the conditions in the world around them, which will impact people and work. And most of all, the holistic leader considers that workers are human beings who also bring their whole selves to work, not just their skills and abilities, and that they will be personally impacted by the decisions that the leader makes. In other words, holistic leaders are person-centered. So we have built these notions into a new leadership competency model for the future that we call H.E.R.O, because the acronym H.E.R.O stands for the 4 competency categories of the holistic leader. In this model, you can see elements of both doing and being, and very person-centered in approach. First, the H, heart and spirit, is about one's personal virtues, values, and character strengths. It informs their decisions and the actions that the leader undertakes. The E, embracive thinking, is about the mental capacity and capability to learn, think creatively, embrace diversity of thought, and apply one's knowledge in the decisions the leader makes. The R, relational dynamics, is about one's physical presence, habits, and emotions. It's about how the leader relates to others, how aware he or she is of self and others. And finally, operations leadership, the O, is what all leaders need to deliver outcomes. So it's about the functional leadership capabilities of creating a vision, directing followership, planning, directing, achieving results. It's also important to make the point here that hero does not mean hero like on a pedestal or above others. In fact, this hero is a servant, requiring heroic and courageous humility. One of the most overt ways we can spot a holistic leader is in the relational dynamics competency category. Since this is about presence, let's imagine for a moment a leader you know or may have worked for. How did that leader make you feel when you were in his presence or her presence? How did you feel about being called to his or her office? Did that leader inspire you to do your best work or put you under constant fear? That leader's presence can indicate who that leader is as a person, in addition to what he or she does.